Is there a second season in the works for MobLand, the Paramount Plus original British crime drama that premiered in early 2025? The Hurrian family's fixer, Tom Hardy, is assigned the duty of putting an end to their feud with the Stevensons in MobLand, a television series created by Ronan Bennett, with Guy Ritchie attached as producer. Featuring a stellar ensemble of Britain's brightest stars, MobLand carries on the tradition of Peaky Blinders while incorporating the energetic punchiness of a Guy Ritchie film. MobLand had a strange journey to television, beginning as a spin-off of Ray Donovan, a hit series on Showtime. Nevertheless, it quickly strayed from its initial concept and transformed into the independent series showcased in Season 1. This shift freed MobLand from the constraints of an existing property, allowing the young series to thrive and create its own lasting legacy. Now that the Hurrians and Stevensons conflict has ended in MobLand Season 1, and there are new, more serious dangers to confront, Harry's story is ready for a second season. Harry's survival. Harry, despite being stabbed by his wife Jan in a fit of rage stemming from years of suppressed emotions and frustration over his violent profession, will survive. The knife missed his heart. Jan's outburst was triggered by Harry's insensitive mention of another killing, highlighting their marital issues and Jan's lack of emotional outlet, which she had previously attempted to address through therapy. The incident, while seemingly a marital spat, reveals a deeper conflict. Jan, though not a traitor, inadvertently caused significant damage to Harry's life by her actions, mirroring the internal threats the show often explores. Harry's survival necessitates change. He must prioritize work-life balance, stop discussing his violent work with Jan, and protect his family from the dangerous world of the Harrigans, particularly Conrad and Eddie. A new antagonist, Cat Mallister. The introduction of a new antagonist, Cat Mallister, who subtly threatens Harry's family, foreshadows future conflict and forces Harry to choose between his family and loyalty to the mob. Season 2 of MobLand will likely feature Cat Mallister as the primary antagonist. Following Richie Stevenson's demise, her mysterious arrival in London suggests a significant role. Cat attempts to persuade Harry to betray his family and seize control, but his loyalty leads to a declaration of war between Cat and the Harrigans. Cat strategically targets Sifina, Conrad's illegitimate daughter, believing her ambition and resentment toward her family make her a perfect pawn. Sifina's desire for power, fueled by May's mistreatment and ambition, makes her a likely candidate to ally with Cat against the Harrigans. Sifina's actions, such as sitting in Conrad's chair and placing a figurine of hers on his desk, symbolize her intent to challenge the established family hierarchy. The upcoming season is expected to involve new alliances, betrayals, and international conflicts. The partnership between Cat and Sifina poses a significant threat to the Harrigan family, potentially involving international crime syndicates and intelligence agencies. Eddie's disappearance. In the Season 1 finale of MobLand, Eddie, after discovering his grandfather Conrad is actually his biological father and learning of his mother's manipulative nature, attempts to suffocate his mother, Bella. He is subdued by Kiko and Zoja and subsequently disappears. Eddie's sudden departure is left unexplained, with Bella showing no concern, suggesting she knows his whereabouts and may even approve of his absence. The author speculates that Eddie ran away to process the shocking revelations about his parentage and the dysfunctional family dynamics. His absence may be a temporary retreat to cope with his existential crisis, potentially setting the stage for future conflict and a power struggle within the family. Ultimately, Eddie's disappearance is portrayed as a consequence of the family's manipulative and chaotic environment, particularly Maeve's influence, foreshadowing his potential future role in the family's power dynamics and Maeve's continued attempts to manipulate him. Latest news, Season 2. Tom Hardy recently spoke about MobLand Season 2, which is intriguing given that Season 1 is still delivering thrilling episodes weekly. Nothing is official yet, but the actor mentioned that plans are in the works to keep the plot going after Season 1. Following confirmation that MobLand is not intended to be a mini-series, Hardy speculated about potential future developments for the London crime drama. Does it become international? Said Hardy, and then added, there are international elements to organized crime, which are touched on in Season 1. That would be the show's most natural progression. Viewers should expect nothing less from a show like MobLand than for tensions to rise rather than fall. This aligns with the first season, which introduced us to Jamie, the head of a Mexican gang, and Cat Lister, an American figure who appears to be the show's most powerful antagonist. Since her and Harry's narrative is far from over, continuing their story overseas would be a logical next step. Paramount Plus has not officially renewed MobLand, despite the show's phenomenal performance on the streaming service. Given the many metrics used to evaluate streaming success, this is not surprising. While network shows rely on live broadcast ratings, Paramount Plus likely prioritizes long-term engagement. Given the A-list talent involved, MobLand is certainly not underperforming. It's another testament to the popularity of crime dramas on streaming platforms. Some of Paramount Plus's most successful original series include Tulsa King, Mayor of Kingstown, and Dexter, Original Sin. MobLand's record-breaking debut and continued high performance suggest that Season 2 confirmation is only a matter of time. Where Season 1 left off, as Harry finally ended the Harry and Stevenson feud, the first season of MobLand came to a dramatic close with numerous twists and deaths. The Stevensons were led into a trap by Era, who had been collaborating with Richie. Killing Richie and his men was just the beginning. For good measure, Harry also took down Era. But things won't be returning to normal just because Harry can now liberate Conrad and May from prison. Now that everyone knows Eddie is actually Conrad's son, and after Eddie nearly killed Bella, tensions are rising. Kev and Bella are closer than ever, while Eddie is resolute in his goal to seize control of the Empire. With Season 2 on the horizon, Harry's situation does not appear promising. What happens next is uncertain. Though Jan left him after inadvertently stabbing him in the chest, Harry now faces far greater problems. Even if that doesn't kill him, MobLand has many more layers of betrayal, vengeance, and power struggles to explore. The heart of Season may second revolve around Harry's confrontation with Cat Lister's intended vengeance after he rejected her.